Hustler of the motherfucking year. What's good, my boy?
What it do, my nigga?
Man, I'm about to just call you Mr. Feature Man, dog, because you knocking them motherfuckers out.
Yeah, this shit never been done before, for real. I don't think nobody want to even rap with nobody this much.
Man, that shit crazy. So this shit, did it happen overnight, or would you say it was a slow process?
Honestly, it kind of feel like it, like to the outside world, it probably seemed like it. I mean, you could say overnight though, a year shit, cause like all the time, since I dropped my first CD, Testers, I was on Tether when I dropped that, and I was on Tether for like 11 months, so that was all work, you feel me? I ain't had shit else to do but work, so I feel like it happened fast, but to the outside world, it probably seemed like overnight, but I put in a lot of work though, you feel me?
So 12 months, a year ago today, where were you at?
And my mama, matter of fact, a year ago today, I had just bought my first crib, but I was still on Tether at my mama's house. I was still working. I moved in my house on Thanksgiving, so I was probably freshly in my new crib 12 months ago today.
Okay. And you mentioned in previous interviews with the Adam 22 No Jumper, you said that you was working a job, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's because of the probation shit?
Yeah, that was one of my stipulations. I had to have a job.
Okay, and where were you working at?
I was working at this actually I had two jobs. I was working at this factory first. Then I started working at 2 Men in the Truck, but I only worked there for like 2 weeks for real.
Okay. And at this time, you're rapping too, going crazy, or it's still like a slow process?
Yeah, because that's why I really stopped working, because like I was getting so much, like honestly, like at first it was the money, because I'm like, man, I had just caught my little case. I was low on bread, so like the job was cool, but every day niggas calling me trying to get features. I think I was charging like $350 at the time. And like every day a nigga call me and I'd be like, man, I can't keep missing out on this money trying to wait on these checks. So I started pressing my PO like, man, this shit a real job. Like it's real money in it and it's legit. So I had to work my way up and they ended up letting me start using the music as an income, so I ain't have to work no more.
Right. So you damn near making more money off features than a damn paycheck.
No, guaranteed. Like I was working a little job, I was making like probably $300-400 a week after taxes. But I'm doing features for $350. I'm 2-3 of them bitches in a day. So like that shit didn't even make sense to me. Like why do I gotta sit here and work and I'm got some real shit going on?
Yeah. And so a year ago today, you're charging $350 for features, and they coming in like hotcakes.
Yes, man. To the point niggas was bringing me $500, $600 when I was only asking for $300, $350. Like they was coming in so much. I'm like, I gotta do this shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Man, that's a blessing, man. So, you quit your job, right? And then you just become a full-time rapper.
Yeah. But I was still on Tether though, so I really wasn't doing shit but recording music every day and doing features. Like it was crazy.
Do you remember the first rap check you ever got?
Hell yeah. I had dropped my CD on, because when my cousin had uploaded the music on DistroKid, he told me don't really expect nothing out of it, because they had been distributing music, and we be getting like $300-400 checks every month, but we ain't really, you know what I'm saying, known like that. He so yours might be more, but he don't expect nothing. Like just keep working and doing what you gotta do to make your money. So then he told me shit, they don't pay out for 90 days, because I was uploading my music through DistroKid. So he you not even gonna see no money for 90 days. So I was still working a little bit, but the features was kicking in, so that was straight. But yeah, 30 days, I dropped my tape on April 9th. May 1st, he called me like, hey, like you just got some money here. I ain't never seen that shit come this quick. I'm like, how much was it? He like 1,600. So I'm like, hell no. I'm like, man, that shit ain't real, bro. He like, it's your money. I'm like, shit, go get that shit. He went and got the money out the bank and brought it to me. And from there on, I'm like, I gotta do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause that was like all profit. Like I didn't pay for nothing for my first CD, no mixing, no videos, nothing. I just dropped the bitch. And in 30 days, I made 1,600. But I'm thinking it's a one-time thing. So I'm like, shit, I need to drop another CD. I probably make another 1,600. He like, no, it's gonna keep building. But he like, ain't nothing wrong with it. So 2 weeks later, I dropped another CD. And the next month, nigga, they sent me like 4,200. And it was on from there.
Man, I know that's the best feeling because, you know, based off your stories, you know, you did a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of hustling in the streets. So it's a great feeling because this is legal money.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie. This shit better than the dope game, man. It's better than the swiping shit. It's better than working the 9 to 5. Like all that other shit, cool, because it's kind of fast money and it's right there. But once you get the ball rolling, it's like it's not determined. Like I don't know what I can make in a week. You know what I'm saying with this rap shit, and that's just off me rap hustling. But I'm still making money digitally, and I don't know what the fuck that be. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a good feeling just knowing I can wake up today, December 1st, and I can damn near guarantee make 100,000 from now to January 1st. Like just off rap hustling. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure. So did you ever invest into rap as far as, you know, you have people who invest and pay for stuff and pay for features and
Yeah, like my man's you interviewed him, BFB Pac-Man. Like
yeah.
he went like we got two different stories because he went about it because ain't nothing wrong with that. Like paying your way up and you know what I'm saying? Like it's damn near it gotta work for you when you really pushing it and doing that. But with me, to this day, I probably ain't spent over $3,000 on my career. Like
Man, that's a blessing.
I don't buy beats. I don't say it like I ain't saying it like well, I have been buying beats lately, but like I wasn't really pushing no money into it. It came to a point where the shit started paying for itself. So I
Yeah.
had to invest because I'm like, shit, it only makes sense. But in reality, I ain't really put no money. I ain't paid for no features, none of that shit.
Yeah. So it was more like you didn't force feed it. You was more like the chosen one.
Exactly.
It's like they chose you.
Exactly. Because this wasn't really my passion. Like I always knew how to rap and talk my shit, but I never thought this how I'd be living where I gotta depend. I gotta like this is my job now. Like I never thought that. Like,
Right.
and I feel like that's another reason I prosper so much because I wasn't more so doing it for the money. I was just doing it because I like making music, and it all just worked out the right way.